Here's the situation. I signed a 3-year contract, took a pitiful wage compared to more fraudulent managers, plus bringing a team who was expected to finish mid-table into the Champions League while not getting any transfer budget. All I ask for is a reasonable budget, especially with everyone wanting new contracts.
有时候呢，就是
Looks like I have to sell players to improve the team. Oh, piss off! With limited funds post several new contracts, we were struggling. The only permanent signing was Arnold Comas, who caused immense controversy crossing over from city rivals Barcelona. We had several players leaving on a free from wingers to center backs, so the depth with the latter was filled with Kadari being called up to the senior squad. For the wingers, I was hoping for Rooney to step up, while Wu Lei pulling off the numbers from last season would have been beautiful, but unrealistic at 33. There was only one solution.
Just use loans, baby!
Jota Silva was brought in on loan from Napoli, and he looked good enough. On deadline day, we sold Nico Melamed to Almeria, which gave us enough funds to sign Blanco from Real Madrid to replace him. Now, I was trying to see if I could pull off another loan for the winger Cuello from Liverpool. I already accepted the Blanco transfer, so this was to see if I could do both. Why was the Blanco transfer cancelled? What do you mean we can't afford the deal? We could afford it 1 hour ago!
Social credit deducted.
Apparently, the Cuello loan offer destroyed that deal, despite me not accepting it. I wanted to get the Blanco deal done because that would leave us with 3 center midfielders. And Moyan. With only a couple hours left until the deadline, I couldn't risk missing out on both players, so Cuello was brought in. Blanco would be signed in January, as the board was ever so kind to give us £1 million and no extra wage budget for that window. Wow. Very kind, Yan Shang. Very kind. Especially cool to bring up the transfer revenue percentage after the transfer window ends. In spite of all the issues and limited space in the wage cap, our start to La Liga was impeccable. We started the campaign with 4 wins and no goals conceded, and I can only really thank my new assistant manager, RVP.
I always listen to that little boy inside of me.
This man had a different energy to him, and I was excited to work with him. He kept saying the right things in press conferences and even brought the belief that we could bring down Coleman's Athletic Bilbao. Again, a side we haven't defeated in this save, but that changed with a convincing 3-0 victory. Matchday 4 versus Villarreal, a goal from Arezzo to give us a 1-0 win. Would this be his breakout season? The win had me feeling great going into Sevilla, but with the score at 1 apiece and me trying to go for it, Ahmed Hodges made an error that would eventually lead to a Sevilla winner. Thankfully, 3 victories followed, leading to matchday 9 versus Real Madrid. A surprising top of the table clash, and unlike Barcelona, Ancelotti's side has been defeated by us before. Yet, they haven't been defeated in La Liga so far. Ancelotti's eyebrow was higher than ever, and Marco Asensio was having an incredible time. Plus, we were missing Wu Lei, but maybe that wouldn't matter. Oh no, I thought something was happening. Maybe there is though. Cuello, Mia, to Cuello. Bang! To Camavinga, not like this. Not like this, Kluivert. Not like this, off the post. We are parking this bus immediately. Top of La Liga.
Who would have thought? Not me.
Espanyol were having their first Champions League campaign in their history, and it wasn't going to be a fun introduction with Juventus, Manchester City, and Rangers. The Scots were supposedly going to be the easiest match, but we drew them 2-2 on match day 1. Juventus were up next, who defeated Manchester City. It was their home debut in the competition, but there was nothing noteworthy until the second half. Is that Theo Hernandez? Oh wait, we won it. Plozek to Arezzo. Good pass. Oh, that went in! Cuello is my man! An incredible position to be in, but the vibe changed as Darder got sent off with 10 minutes to go. Fortunately, with a conventional 4-1-4 formation and Moise Keane, not Kane, being offside, we survived. Match days 3 and 4 would be against Marcelo Bielsa's Manchester City, a Pep Guardiola wet dream.
The best coach in the world.
And we lost both matches. That meant Juventus were up again, but this time at their place. Danilo would strike first with an absolute beauty, which was then cancelled out by Hlozek's strike, assisted by Cuello. Then, a highlight came off their kickoff. The boys were fighting to keep their lead. Sadly, Ahmed Hodges got injured, and with Strutalo not fit, Comas and Francis had to partner up to shut down Vlahovic. I was worried, but Mia intercepted a long pass, gave it to RDT, who found Hlozek, and of course, he scored again. Juventus would get chances, and Mateus Nunes would find the back of the net with less than 10 minutes on the clock. I tried to park the bus, and eventually worked, as once again, we defeated Juventus. So all we need now is a win versus Rangers, and hope Manchester City draw or are victorious against Juventus at home. Thankfully, we did our job absolutely obliterating Rangers, making them wish they were back in 2012. And at one point, City and Juventus were drawn. Juventus, then found the lead. And I started to get worried that my 10 points in the Champions League would not be enough. And my worries were soon confirmed, as City finished ahead of us on head-to-head. Back to La Liga, after officially becoming the best club in Catalonia, after 9 games, we indeed faced our rivals, Barcelona. We tied Valencia in the match prior, but soon, Barcelona brought out the can of whooping.
What the Rock is cooking!
Despite trying our best, we couldn't keep up with Real Madrid. They were on a monster run of form, yet we were still ahead of Barcelona up until January. But after a Getafe loss on matchday 18, gap was 2 points. To conclude the halfway point of the season, a visit to Jose Mourinho's Atletico Madrid was next. Except, it was no longer Jose's home.
In the morning.
The man taking charge would be Jurgen Klopp. I was worried, until I saw Marcos Llorente starting at striker. We won 3-1, but if Jurgen Klopp translates his Liverpool success, La Liga will not be a fun place in a few years. Now it's time to win the most prestigious trophy in Spain, the Spanish Super Cup. In Saudi Arabia, while the Saudis did not care whatsoever about our match versus Real Sociedad, Adam Hosek did, as he scored the winner just before the half, meaning our opponents in the final were Real Madrid. It's always a tight match against Ancelotti's men, and this was going to be no different. This is going to be a chance for us, Mia, Wule, RDT. Penal every day of the week. I swear, VAR, if you say that's not a penalty, I am going to go insane. RDT against his team from the academy. RDT. Boom! Let's go! Oh, Darder won it. Oh, Camavinga keeps the ball. He's too strong. Camavinga with the worst shot I've ever seen. Let's go! Another trophy for Espanyol. Real Madrid cannot handle Espanyol. They can win La Liga. They can do whatever they want. They can't beat us in the prestigious Super Cup. No one gives a crap about this crappy La Liga trophy. Copa del Rey, been there, done that. Champions League, piss easy. No one needs it. Super Cup is what matters, and we are the winners. Vamos! Best team in Spain. I don't want to hear anything else. After the Super Cup success got to our heads, we had a mid-season slump. The first instance is what I call the 99%. On Twitch, check me out there at the crew by the way, in a match with Levante, 99% of predictors chose us to win. We didn't win. 3 straight draws with Bilbao, Sevilla, and Huesca occurred, and our gap to keep our Champions League spot was shrinking by the match day. Meanwhile, it was time for the Europa League knockouts. Espanyol had finished runners-up in this competition twice, and it was not going to be easy with the field of teams. Sporting Clube de Portugal was a round of 32 opponents, and with the first leg at home, it finished 0-0, and we had to go to their place and win. Thankfully, we had Adam Hosek, and they had Nuno Santos number 1 getting sent off. The round of 16 opponent was Serie A winners AC Milan. Of course. Like the Sporting tie, the first leg at home remained at 0-0. A visit to the illustrious San Siro followed, where Duvan Zapata scored twice in the first half. Oh, what are these mistakes, man? You know what time it is. We had to go all out, making a double sub at the break, which included bringing on Usama Labiad. A couple of seasons ago, I found this guy while looking at the top scorers in the U19 Spanish divisions. He played for Lealtaf, a semi-professional club, and there he was, a 16-year-old from Morocco. I brought him in to score goals for the under-19s, but never thought he would develop into anything special, especially with a fickle personality. However, as the months and years went by, he kept training hard and developed like crazy. Then suddenly, during this season, he had a change of attitude and became driven. His determination went up by 8 and was starting to become ready for the first team. Ankara Wule to Labiad. Oh, what a strike by Usama! Holy, we're back in it. Now we have a highlight. Pedrosa. Bozak. Pedrosa whips it in. Wule whips it across. No way! It's that Labiad again. Despite Milan's late onslaught, this was going to extra time. Oh, yo, yo. As if. Ahmed wins it. Mia, Wule. In behind to Labiad. Can he get a hat trick? Oh, what a block! Tomori, piss off! Such an unfortunate result, largely because of us hanging onto the last Champions League spot like Mufasa in The Lion King. We did get good results while battling in the Europa League, but Valencia once again proved to be a problem for us. Real Madrid tried to continue that for us, and with 2 wins over them, there's no way Ancelotti would allow us of all teams to get a treble over them. Valverde scored first, but even with them having guys like Vinicius and Kluivert, what they didn't have was Wule. Speaking of the man, he scores. Francis, Flozek, Jot, to Wule. Penal, every day of the week, referee. Courtois is no match. Oh, Wule. Mia. Woo, this is the match of Wule. People talk about Messi's matches against Madrid. What about Wule? 2 goals and an assist. It'd be a perfect time to defeat Barcelona. Following another loss to Real Sociedad, Betis was crucial. We were just 2 points up on them for 4th place, and a draw or loss here would make things difficult. Mia, let's go. Mia to Hlozek, in behind Arezzo. Let's go. That's what we needed. Despite our loss to Granada, we confirmed our place into Europe's elite with 2 matches to go. Hlozek was once again our top scorer, while both Arezzo and Raul Thomas did well. But with 1 year remaining on their contracts and promising strikers coming through the academy, one will have to go. Now, if only Chen Yangsheng could ever be so kind and give us a budget to compete in the Champions League.
Here comes the money.
I guess I'll take it.